Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Emerald. In the last episode, we had gone back to the Safari Zone to explore the new areas. Today in this episode, we are going to take a little bit of a vacation. Just take a look at our party here, same as it has been. But if you recall, when we went to take I believe the SS title, it was called, we ran into Scott, who gave us a special boat ticket to head somewhere new. And here we go. So we have access to the Battle Frontier, which is where we want to go, because today we are going to go explore the Battle Frontier. There are very few things left that I want to show off, but we are here at the Battle Frontier. The Battle Frontier, I've long dreamed about a place like it. This is sort of the end game, post game thing. Oh, here we go. Is it your first time here? Please step this way. The front lines of Pokemon battling, welcome to the Battle Frontier. For a first-time visitor, we issue the Frontier Pass. It's used for all the facilities in the Battle Frontier. Here you are. And we got the Frontier Pass. Trainer card in the Frontier Pass. We hope you enjoy all the Battle Frontier has to offer. Well, if it isn't May, you came out here. Oh, Mr. Scott, sir. Good day to you, sir. It's great to see you here, it really is. I hope you'll take your time and explore everywhere. Naturally, I hope you'll also experience the pure essence of battling. I also have my quarters here, so feel free to visit if you have time. And with that, we are granted, we have access to all of the things here, but the Battle Frontier is like the post-game battle facility. There was the Battle Tower, I think, in Ruby and Sapphire, but then it was replaced with the Battle Frontier, of which includes the Battle Tower. And this is just basically where you can really train your Pokemon and try to win as many battles as you can. It is for the people who like to battle more than they like to collect and complete the Pokedex. And it's basically one of the two post-game, gameplay loop features that Pokemon has. But as we go through, let's learn about the different facilities, because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. We'll start with the Battle Tower. It is the gigantic tower considered to be the Battle Frontier's symbol. There are 4 kinds of battle rooms in the tower for single, double, multi, and linked multi-battles. So basically I believe that's like just kind of the standard battle. There's no special gimmicks to the fights. And you can do singles, doubles, or multi-battles, which is 2 players battling cooperatively. We have the Battle Dome. The Battle Dome is the large building shaped like a huge egg. Events named Battle Tourneys are held in this facility. Battle Tourneys are offered in 2 courses for single and double battles. We have the Battle Palace. The Battle Palace is the red building off on the right of the Battle Frontier. There are 2 kinds of battle halls for single and double battles. This is actually really not that helpful, I don't think. With the Battle Arena. The Battle Arena is the dojo-like building of the center right of the Battle Frontier. An event called the Set KO Tourney takes place at the Battle Arena. Battle Factory. The Battle Factory is the large building that is closest to us. An event called the Battle Swap is conducted there. The Battle Swap event is offered in 2 courses for single and double battles. The Pike. The Battle Pike is the building shaped like a Pokemon at the center left of the Battle Frontier. An event called the Battle Choice is conducted there. And then we have the Battle Pyramid. The Battle Pyramid is the enormous pyramid. An event called the Battle Quest is conducted there. These are not very helpful descriptions. The Ranking Hall is located near the Battle Tower. There you may see the most fantastic records left by the trainers that took on the many challenges of the Battle Frontier. And we have the Exchange Service. The Exchange Service corner is near the Battle Tower. The battle points you have earned in the Battle Frontier may be exchanged for fabulous prizes there. So that's sort of the reward for doing the Battle Frontier, is that you can get points and you can use that for some rare rewards, a lot of things that you can't normally get. Outside of the facilities, is this like a Pokemon Center? No, that's the Pokemon Center. I've never actually been to the Battle Frontier because, again, I've never played Emerald. At the Battle Tower, an older girl told me that I have a lot of talent for battling. I like Pokemon contests more, but I'm no good at contests. I guess having talent and liking something aren't the same. Yeah, unfortunately. anything that really does stink about it. Now, I don't actually plan to do all of the things here. This is the Battle Palace. Keep your eyes on the Pokemon battles. All of the things here have like little gimmicks, but there are various things to explore here in the frontier. People call me a busybody, but I can't help it. Your hat's on crooked! Oh no, trash on the ground! Oops, it's almost dinner time. I don't know if I can just stand to just watch at the Battle Palace. But all of the battles in each of the facilities have like a gimmick to them. And frankly, I do not have a competitive team built, so yeah. Excuse me, young one, have you good eyesight? There's an odd tree path here, and to my tired eyes, it seems to wiggle. So yeah, we have this. I'm gonna save really quick because there's something very interesting about this tree. It wiggles. It does, in fact, wiggle. It's very curious, isn't it? I wonder if the tree is at all thirsty. The weird tree doesn't like the whale repale. The weird tree attacked. And we have Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is a pure rock type based on the name. As you can tell, it is a fake tree. I know. Hard to believe. Yeah, I believe this is the only location in all of Generation 3 that you can get a Sudowoodo. There are a lot of Pokemon that are, like, only found in one particular area. We're going to start with our Thunder Wave to try to weaken it a little bit. I'm a little scared to attack it because it is level 40, and I'm afraid I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to KO it if I try anything. Maybe if I use Try Attack, which is why I saved. Okay, yeah, that did, like, almost nothing. Sudowoodo as a rock type probably has some pretty high defense, but also resists normal type moves. Let me just throw an Ultra Ball out at it, see what we're working with. Something very easy is what we're working with, but we caught the Sudowoodo. The imitation Pokemon. It mimics a tree to avoid being attacked by enemies, but since its four legs remain green throughout the year, it is easily identified as a fake in the winter. I don't like the fact that it calls them four legs. That implies that it gets on all fours to walk around. I don't like that. I'll name you Bonsai, because your pre-evolution is based on a bonsai tree, even though it doesn't exist in this generation. Bonsai is kind of a cute, girly name too. So that's one of the cool things in the Battle Frontier, one of the things of note other than the facilities. There is one other thing that I recall. What's that you want? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? Can't your business wait till later? I know a winner when I see one. That trainer. He's good, but he gets rattled too easily to survive the battle dome. I backed the wrong trainer again. Maybe I should be battling normally like everyone else. Those trainers, what are they doing? They should be taking challenges. I don't know. I'll just leave them to their devices. I don't really know what there is of note here. Do you know it? Do you know the legend of the Battle Pyramid? When there comes a confident trainer reaching for the golden pinnacle, there shall appear a man amongst men. Don't know that legend? Well, of course not. I just made it up. What's it supposed to mean? That, my friend, I can't say. It's probably referencing the... I forget what they're called offhand. The Frontier Pass. And then I can see my trainer card. Okay, that's actually neat. And you can still see that. But we have the Frontier map, which we're over there. I'm surprised that it actually tracks your relative location. That's cool. I forget what they're called. The Frontier Brains, I think they're called. They're basically like the bosses of each thing, and like when you beat one, you get a silver symbol, and then you have to beat them again to get a gold symbol. It is a huge undertaking to complete the frontier, which I will not be doing because I do not have a team, and that is going to take a lot of time to build and develop. I thrive in darkness. Yes, what is worthy of me? None other than the Battle Pyramid. What say you to wandering in darkness in utter and total desperation? So I believe the Battle Tower Pyramid, I believe. Basically, you go up a floor, it's like dark, you have to use flash or whatever, and you have to like wander around trying to find the next thing. And this is the ranking hall. Who's this guy back here? I saw it! There was a sticky sort of Pokemon with a long tail up ahead. It was hiding under a boulder and it kept staring at me. Oh, well, I think that's another point of interest. I don't know where we can get there, though. We're gonna have to keep exploring. I'm ignoring all the facilities. I have no intention of doing any of them, because, again, a lot of work. This is probably the Battle Dome. Today I'm going to keep battling no matter what until I get a symbol. Because there should be another entrance to that cave down there. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look this up. There's people squabbling over there. It's hard to believe, but they were once trainers and good ones, too. They used to be incredibly tough, and they were famous, too. But they were obliterated by this certain trainer at a tournament. They were so thoroughly whipped, they become smitten by the trainer. Now they're just fans of the trainer. They go cheer for their idol at the Battle Dome every day now. Okay. Trying to find that entrance to the cave, because that's really the only thing of note here, I think. If one fantastic trainer, I had a reputation as the most invincible swimmer around, I tell you. What's wrong? You don't believe me? I'm not like that buffoonish woman over there. I'm actually experienced. I can prove it to you. I can teach your Pokemon hard and yet pretty moves. My lessons don't come for free. How about paying for the moves I teach with a wee bit of battle points? Oh, no. I don't want to... First of all, I'm poor. I can't. I'm poor. I cannot afford any of these. Also, these are all kind of mid. I mean, the punches, I guess, are okay, but I think they're just still better. Like, the Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower are just better. Like, I think just have more power, and, like, they have, I think, all have a 10% chance of inflicting status moves. This is probably the factory. Yeah. But this is the entrance. We're back at the entrance. So I guess up here is the battle pike. This is the pike. Yeah, so that's cool. Truthfully, I don't remember all of the gimmicks. But we're just walking around to show. I just really want to get to that cave, because I know there is something of note there. And I didn't mean to go in there. This is going to be a very boring episode where I'm just running around. I'm just trying to figure out how to get there, I think. I believe I'm the only person here who, for some unknown reason, would choose fishing over battling. Oh, you can't catch anything here? That's disappointing. Well, that's good to know that there are no forced encounters. Maybe if we go back to, what was it, over here? Like the Battle Temple or whatever? Yeah, there's that. Is this the other... This is the Battle Arena. Right. Okay. So if we go around here, maybe we can start surfing. And then maybe we can swim around somewhere. Okay, so that's a dead end. Because I saw that little canal over there. Okay, and this is just a completely blank area. Okay. So, that's not worth anything to us. Ah, we can go down here, where the Sudowoodo was. And then we can go down the waterfall, swim over. And then this is how we get to the other side of the cave. There we go. The Artisan Cave. Yep, this is what I was looking for. I believe this is the only encounter spot other than the Sudowoodo. And it is filled with Smeargles. Smeargles is a normal type Pokemon. It is introduced in Generation 2. It is the Pain Pokemon. It has the very unique feature of learning only one move called Sketch. But that is a very powerful move because Sketch can be used to copy quite literally any other move. So because I use Thunder Wave, it's going to use Sketch again, and it's going to learn Thunder Wave. Except no, it's going to learn Struggle because Sketch only has 1 PP. And if it fails, I guess, it just doesn't do anything. It just loses that PP and then it's gone. But it learns Sketch, like, I think, like, every 10 levels or something like that. Let me use an Ultra Ball. I might need to chip it down a little bit more. I do just need to be careful because it is going to struggle itself to death. Okay, so that's a lot of HP, so hopefully that's going to be a lot more amicable to snuggling up in a Pokeball. No? Still no? I mean, I guess the good thing is that it is doing, like, extremely chips amount of damage, so it's probably not gonna kill itself, but it will perpetually make itself a little bit weaker. Especially because I think in Gen 3, I think recoil damage is, like, 1/3 of the damage it deals. Or not 1/3, 1/4, so it's, like, I think Generation 3 has, like, the least harmful version of Struggle. Wow, it really does not want to get into a ball. Trying to think if maybe I can switch over to my timer balls. Probably not yet. I think it's only been like maybe 7 or 8 turns or something like that. Ugh. Okay, but it's slowly getting down into the red. So hopefully it wants to do this. And hopefully it wants to be my friend. Be my friend. What do you mean you don't want to be my friend? Okay. The good news is that because of the paralysis, that does make it a little bit easier because it's not going to chip itself down every turn. So that'll give us a little bit more time with the timer balls to build up, the power of the timer balls. Come on, dude! You didn't even wiggle once! I'm gonna be so sad if I can't even catch a Smeargle. Like, the Reggies, okay, I get it, but, like, this is a Smeargle. It's red health. It's a Smeargle. It can't be that. There we go. Goodness. We caught the Smeargle. And its data was added to the Pokédex. The Painter Pokemon. A Smeargle marks its territory using a fluid that leaks out from the tip of its tail. About 5,000 different marks left by this Pokemon have been found. 5,000 marks specifically, or uniquely? We will name you Picasso. I believe this is the only Pokemon that you can find in the Artisan Cave. I believe this is the only encounter. Picasso will go into the thingy-mabobber. The PC. I'm pretty sure it's just Smeargles. I should probably take Phyllis out of the lead. Okay, we got Chicky in the lead now. Yeah, I think it's literally just Smeargles. I don't think there's anything of import here, so I'm gonna just... Yeah, I double-checked. Yeah, the only thing in here of note are Smeargle, and there are a couple, I believe, hidden battle items, like a Carbos, or no, not him, but just there, like a Carbos, iron, stat-boosting items, down in the depths, but those I don't really care about, so it's just the Smeargle. We caught the Smeargle, and to my understanding, that is the only thing of note here, other than the Battle Frontier passes the Sudowoodo and the Smeargle. Alright, I looked into it, and yep, that's pretty much the only important things. In one of the houses, there is a trainer that will trade you a Meowth in exchange for a Skitty. I do not have a Skitty to give that trainer, and I don't feel like going out of my way to get one. Getting Delilah was a pain in the butt already, and it seems cruel of me to, you know, make Delilah have a child and then give it away. That seems exceptionally cruel. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, whatever feels good with you. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode, where I think we will start winding down with what Emerald has left to see. See you guys then.